Alright, no time for intro today. We got stuff to do.
Lots and lots of boring stuff.
Yeah. Welcome to the least exciting video so far.
They're rebuilding Toad Town. They're making a huge mall.
It's really about 2/3 of the town is being renovated right now to make room for a shopping mall. In the middle of a national health emergency and a terrorist attack.
Are you in America?
No? But I mean, I assume, Fawful is trying to take over the world by means of physical assault and dark powers. I mean, he's already blown up one castle. Due to the construction, our way is blocked, so the only way we can go right now is to Peach's castle. Except we are stopped by fluffy pillows. Fluffy pillows with eyes.
Oh god, they're alive.
Yep, apparently Fawful's already in the castle. Which happens to have this handy pre-built princess containment unit and Darkstar Unsealer.
Maybe they were like compact and he just like took them out of his pocket and threw them down.
You could just gone with the local Home Depot, but the mall's not open yet.
They do appear to be bolted down.
So these big purple cloud things on the bridge will prevent us from accessing Peach's castle for the foreseeable future. However, they will have absolutely no impact whatsoever. No one in the town will care about them, will make mention of them, and Fawful will do pretty much nothing other than taunt us.
He likes taunting. He has to like keep practicing his speeches.
Pretty pro at taunting.
That's what he got his degree in.
Yep. He's a doctor of taunting. Unfortunately, I flunked out of talking to toads. When you got a bunch of fat people around, you open a mall and just add some mobility scooters in. I just like watching them wiggle their little arms. There's really nothing we can do in this part of Toad Town yet other than talk to everyone.
You gotta cure the blorbs first.
Come on, I can do this. I hope someone's feeding these guys. Actually, no.
That might make it worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, maybe they I don't know. They just need a low-carb, protein-rich diet. For a little bit of continuity, that's the house from the very opening of the game. And as typical, the contractors have not come back to fix the wall yet.
Okay, he's got the cure. You don't have to worry anymore.
Oh, we're good. Alright.
Be great if you came back here later and like all of the fat toads are just crammed in here,
Yes.
trying to sweat out the blorbs.
Well, that would help, actually. The more you cram in there, the sweatier it'll get. Until one of them catches on fire like The Sims. So the doctor's office is in the mall. The mall that has been closed for some time.
Yep.
They closed off the doctor's office in the middle of a crisis.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe they deserve this. Maybe we should just leave them blorbed. Sorry, fat toad. Only I can go shopping at the mall. All this toad does, he pans the camera around and tells you about all the shops, but we'll be visiting them. First, side quests. Our first honest-to-goodness side quest.
Can't have an RPG without fetch quests.
This one has them in spades. Thanks for spoiling that yellow toad thing. Yeah, we get the drill ability later on. This is how you find the mushroom balls. You wander around until you see the little question mark, and then you jump.
Free massage.
Oh, the class system is alive and well in Toad Town. Mario and Luigi, well-known heroes of the Mushroom Kingdom, who've saved the princess and the day countless times. Can't go shopping in there.
Too high class.
Apparently.
Don't let plumbers in, come on.
Apparently hero rank isn't good enough for them. It's a really weird, but I guess somewhat interesting way to gate off equipment. Rather than having it not show up in the shops at all. You can't even go shopping where it is until you reach a certain level. Have it in here. Are we welcome here?
Are you a discriminating client?
I'm not discriminating, but apparently the shopkeeper is. I don't know how any of these places stay in business. Because keep in mind, we gain ranks by fighting monsters and leveling up. So that means that some of the toads, the ones shopping there, are significantly higher level than us. So why are we running around doing all this?
Well, they don't have any of the bros abilities.
True, you do get those given to you. Alright.
So the toads will never be able to efficiently take down bosses.
That's because the springboard hat doesn't fit any of them. Way too small for the barrels. So the tea shop there is effectively the inn. You can restore health, SP, or both. And that yellow tube is a shortcut back to the tunnels. Right near where you come in. So if you really need to get back into Bowser right now, you can do it that way. There's more mall over here. I think our good badge isn't cutting it anymore, so let's finally do a bit of shopping.
You know, as long as the bad shop doesn't kick you out for not being high enough rank.
No, they discriminate based on age.
And mustaches.
Yes, but our mustache is sweet. The description is the same as Bowser's. Other than one, all of the badges are actually available for purchase. We're gonna pick up the Power Badge, which ups our attack damage, and the Excellent Badge, which only fills up the bar when you get an Excellent, but the effect of using it is much greater.
Guess Mario and Luigi aren't allowed to win the scratch card either.
That was a flower in my test recording. This is how you switch badges. Switching badges does reset the meter, but ours was empty anyway. Side quest number 2. Hide and seek. Also, that kid says his parents are shopping, but he just got kicked out of the bad shop? There was no one else in there.
Well, you didn't say they were shopping there.
With this kid, I'm pretty sure he was abandoned. I've lost count of how many mushroom balls we got.
Too many.
But still not enough. Oh man, do you see something suspicious?
Nope.
Me neither. Yeah, he's not exactly great at hiding. Though I guess from Mario and Luigi's perspective it might not be too terrible. Here he's just dumb.
Well, he's inside. You didn't think you'd ever check there.
There's only one of these that is even remotely challenging other than just wander around for a little bit. No, Toad. Nobody wins at the cards.
Well, he can't win. He doesn't have a sweet stash.
No, he gets a card and it's just all Fawful faces.
That would be the meanest trick.
So I'm guessing the cards are a new invention? If they've all got Fawful's face on them?
I guess.
Unless people were just really enamored with his previous attack.
Maybe they're just keeping them up to date.
They get printed off at the spot like those coupons you get for using your store card.
Yep. Or it's like, you know, that batch got printed recently because it was like the new batch of them, and so they're like, ooh, we gotta put Fawful on them this time.
So typically they have Bowser's face, or...
Yeah, probably. Whoever the villain of the week or whatever is.
The X-Not dude, or... the Shorbs, or whatever they were called in Partners in Time.
The Shroobs?
Shroobs, yeah. One day I will get a single enemy name correct.
Nope.
We've got 10 of the 16 balls. The prizes you get are just determined on what number you have. It doesn't matter which ones you get. The first handful aren't great, but the prizes do actually start getting pretty good.
Make a nice amount of coins from it.
Yeah, just under 1,000 total. And the last one. Psh, who needs a retry clock when you have save states?
6 more.
It will actually give you hints about where some of them are hidden. Okay, again, from a land-based perspective, that would be a pretty decent hiding spot. This is the only one that is a little difficult to find. Oh, looks like someone's in the changing room. Let's barge in on them.
It would have been much funnier if it wasn't the hide-and-seek toad that was in there.
Or if it was someone else and they screamed and ran out and he was behind them.
Yeah.
With our mushroom ball acquired wealth, we have enough to get some new armor. At this plebeian gear shop. For us mere mortals to shop at. Finally getting rid of the fighter wear. I need the extra defense for what's coming up. I really could have used that when I spent 3,000 on badges. It also bites me a bit because the power-up badge isn't as good as I thought it was. And he's back in the same spot.
Just trying to use reverse psychology on you.
Well, I use reverse psychology by looking up all the locations in advance. Small shell is an accessory that will block damage once. Yeah, there's a reason I chose to save in the middle of a video. And in the middle of all this, the doctor found time to see a toad that had a cut on the back of his head. Have you never heard of triage?
Cuts are very serious.
I don't know what's going on with that red-cap toad, but I don't think I want to be near him.
He's got some kind of panic attack or something.
Or he's going to explode.
That's why he's red. He's just like super heated.
He's right. He's gonna spread his toad spores. And setting a wonderful example for our children, Mario fakes sick to get a doctor's time. Luigi chooses to go the less used I'm dying route.
He's a bit of a ham.
Maybe no one likes you because you're a drama queen? You ever think of that? I do like that the nurse actually acknowledges that if these two get incapacitated, it will be a serious blow to the kingdom.
But you're still not allowed to shop in that store.
No, no, no. Don't be ridiculous. So, the doctor is not actually a doctor, he's a psychic. Possibly a sham and a charlatan as well. And stunning twist, now Bowser is inside of us, infecting our insides. Also, he looks like Elvis. I'm just kidding, he's here to kick our butts.
So was that a vision in the crystal ball, or is it just his reflection because he was standing right there?
It's just a basic security system. Let's have a camera facing outside. Bowser just waltzed past security system and into the clinic. It's gotta be causing a bit of panic.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
And time for our first and only fight of this video against, shoot, I forgot his name. Boozer?
Yup, you got it.
Alright. I know for a while we've been saying, you know, the game gets harder because of this or that. This fight is just legitimately hard. Bowser hits like a truck.
It's also really cool.
It is really awesome. Because, I mean, when you fight playable characters, you're thinking like, yo, you know, I've been doing all this stuff with them. I hope it reflects in the fight. And we'll see that that is in fact the case. Because for first attack, giant ball of Goombas. These Goombas come at you fast. They do a ton of damage. And at least for me, when he knocks one up with the fire, it really throws me off my rhythm. That's probably the best I will do for the rest of this fight. You can at least counter the ones falling down and do some decent damage to him. Start screwing that up though, and you're in for a world of hurt. Now that we have the excellent badge, the bar only charges on excellent strikes. That's why I like sticking to the barrels. It's very easy to get an excellent, which fills up a quarter of the bar. Regular attacks would only give you an eighth. In the meantime, we can admire the various configurations that Mario and Luigi can pop out in. I assume it's random, but just based on the number of barrels, it seems like there's always a decent pattern. One of Bowser's other attacks, much more basic, is he will try and punch you. When he starts shaking, give it a half second, then jump. And he'll land on his fist. I really should have used the jump helmet for this one because it only boosts the first attack from each brother.
Yep.
Yep. I didn't even realize that until we sat down to record commentary. Man, I'm an idiot.
When I saw you use it and saw the description, I kind of wondered if that's what it was gonna do, and then it did, and then it was like, oh.
Yeah, I thought it gave you a attack boost, at least for a little bit. But nope, one attack each.
Yeah, or one attack meaning like, oh, you know, I pick the Yoo-Hoo Cannon, that's one attack, but no, it's literally the first hit landed.
If Bowser puffs before punching, do nothing, because he's just gonna go right over you.
I do think each brother gets one hit that's boosted.
They do, because Luigi hits twice and he does 24, then 14, or thereabouts.
So the jump helmet would also be good because only Mario lands the hit, so it probably only uses up Mario's buff, so you can probably then do a different attack with Luigi and get another boosted hit.
Now I'm getting desperate, just jumping with both brothers.
Seemed to work pretty well.
It does, but I don't like doing it. It feels cheap.
It does.
But, you know, I'm not good at this, so...
Busting out the nuts.
Yeah, that's not the only nut busting that's gonna happen in this video. He really likes the Goomba attack.
If it's working for him.
It is working very well for him. Not as well for me.
Could you imagine if he was as good at the hitting them with the fire as you are when you use it?
You mean oh so slightly better than this?
You usually hit a decent amount of them. I guess it would give you more counterattack opportunities, actually.
Yeah. They do extra damage on the way down, so, And so we get this again. Nice, unique counter. The first time, Chippy gives you a little intro to it. Second time, it just comes out, so you gotta be ready for it. And now I'm even messing up the simplest of counters. And here's his last attack. Yeah, if I didn't screw up my buttons, you have to hit the shell back and forth with the hammer. Very similar to the shell kick.
And that did a load of damage.
It does like 40-something damage, and Mario's max health is in the high 60s.
Yeah, and I think even Luigi's is only in the 70s, so over half on each of them.
Again, getting desperate, using up the last of my SP to try and do some extra damage, but not really worth it.
Nah, Fire Flower doesn't seem that great. It's useful if things are actually weak to fire, since it actually has a fire element attached to it.
I'm trying so hard to have Mario not die. I am failing so hard at having Mario not die. It's gotta counter all the Goombas, right?
Yeah, you're doing it!
Yeah, oh crap.
Mamma mia!
Well, we get to see that mechanic.
Yes, if one of your brothers is down, the other one steps in to do jump counters with them, but there's a noticeable delay while they struggle to get the jump off. So you have to do things early, and if it's rapid fire attacks, you cannot dodge them all. We bring Mario back just in time to finish Bowser off.
It's the most anticlimactic finish to that fight.
It really was. Like, special attacks, and more special attacks, and special counters, and bop. Yeah, no comment.
Forever ones.
Yeah. I'm getting better. I'm at like 2 out of 3 are decent. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I think we're up to 4 times now Bowser's been knocked out.
They moved him out of there pretty quick, though.
Yeah, I probably just threw him in a bed somewhere. I assume there are actual hospital facilities here somewhere.
It's Bowser, they probably just threw him outside.
That's kind of rude.
Is there a Hippocratic Oath of the Toad Town Kingdom?
I don't think soothsayers have any kind of oath. Looks like we can't do anything about this Dark Star thing. Let's just give up, go home.
Yep.
Maybe life in Fawfultopia won't be so bad.
Do you want to save the world? No. Game over.
And the world continued towards darkness. Would you like to do the half-hour intro again? Looks like there's more magical MacGuffins out in the world for us to collect.
Oh boy.
Doesn't actually say that they'll get rid of the Dark Star. It's just, it'll cure the blorbs.
Yeah, well, one step at a time.
Why did Mr. Magic Man here not find out about them until just now?
I don't know. It's the crystal. Blame the crystal. Gotta find the sages.
It's in a forest. Good thing there's only one forest around.
You know, Nehru, Furor, oh no, wait.
Also, what is wrong with you people? You're just sitting there talking about this and Bowser's still in the room. You didn't even drag him out of there. Do you not have orderlies, interns, anything in this place?
They were gonna make a nice rug out of him.
It's not even furry. He's scaly and pointy.
It's the special rug that you drag out when people you hate come over.
The in-laws rug. Oh, looks like we kicked the tar out of one of the sages already.
Awkward.
Probably not going to endear them to our cause. And for one of the first times ever, someone gets called out on their BS. It's first time in a Nintendo game.
But I thought lying was good, because Mario and Luigi did it.
Yes. Well, then they both died in battle and need to be revived.
That's true.
Now they do need medical attention.
See ya.
I do like how the roadblocks for this part of the game were just literal roadblocks. And we destroy part of the hospital.
Why is that there?
I don't know who built that.
It's not a warp pipe at all. It was just in the wall. It's just part of the plumbing.
Now the hospital doesn't have water. Anyway, join us next time when we go back inside. And one thing I forgot, there's a item over here you can get, which I somehow totally missed the path. It's technically part of Toad Town. It's right near when you enter the caves and come outside to get the blue shell. Just pop down here. You get a thrift charm.